What's up, guys? This is Tony and welcome back to Rolda's Details. Today's video we are working on this new trailer. This is a 2020 trailer, and what I'm gonna be doing on this trailer is I'm gonna do like a lawn care slash pressure washing setup. So let me show you guys real quick what is the plan, and I'm gonna be able to show you guys a little bit of the process. All right, guys, so the plan on this trailer is, as you guys can see, I have a reel over here, and then I'm gonna have another one up here. So it's gonna be two of them. The one in the bottom is gonna be for, you know, the garden hose. The one we're gonna use to feed a 35-gallon water tank that I'm planning on putting underneath of these game bags, and the other one is the one is gonna feed the is the one is going to be for the pressure washing hose. So the pressure washer is going to be set somewhere on this area here, and as well I'm going to have two more little tanks for the chemical. So that's the plan. On this side I'm planning on build like something over here, you know, to made of this type of material, which I forgot the name, the little mesh. So and it's gonna be 8 feet all the way to this point, and it's gonna be like a little ladder rack on top of it. So that's gonna be, you know, for the equipment for the lawnmower and more stuff, you know. So, and like I said, I want to show you guys a little bit of the process, like the plumbing and all that kind of stuff. So all right, I think this is gonna be a slow process for me because I still gotta paint this area here. But by the way, I built this thing in order to put the game box right up top, because if I put the game box down below, I'm losing some space, you know. So yeah, that's my goal, you know, to make a efficient setup. And it's not gonna be like a nice, like a big old pressure washing setup or so. It's gonna be a small, just for the small projects. And so all right, I'm gonna keep going, and like I said, it's gonna be a slow process. So in a different date you guys gonna continue watching, you know, some more of this setup. So what I'm doing now is these three square tubings are gonna be up top. That's gonna be my ladder rack, pretty much. So, and so far, here's how chips. Here's how it looks now. I got the engine mount where it goes. The hose reels are connected. I just gotta bring the hose that goes on this reel. But from this point to the water tank is already connected as well. I just need now this right here. I gotta get me a small hose from this point coming up to the water tank. That is what is gonna make the pressure washer to stay cold. But if I run it like this, I can potential damage the pump when you are not pressing pretty much the trigger of the one. So I just gonna put a plug on this area here, and like I'm gonna give me a longer clear hose coming up, get to this little tray that I make, and going up to the water tank. So this is how it looks so far. I got over here so far 200 foot of or feet 200 feet of hose, and I like it so far. This right here is gonna be, I'm gonna install that type of mesh around here 8 feet from the back to this point. So I want to leave this area open. Why? Because that way I have access to the game box and whatever thing I want to do. The reason why I want to install the mesh right here is in case you want to throw some stuff, or whatever, you're gonna be able to put it right there, and you don't have to worry about dropping stuff, from on the street or whatever. So yep, that's how it looks now. So I'm gonna keep going, guys, and then I'm gonna keep you guys updated with this setup. I'm gonna show you guys the end result. So from this point I'm gonna show you guys just the end result. So I hope you guys like this setup. So all right, let's go straight to check the end results now. All right, guys, so there is the setup. 2 reels, and over here where you guys are watching is my ladder rack, which the ladder goes on the sides, one on this side and the other one right there. And I put this mesh, which I painted black to match with the trailer. I still want to paint this ring black, and I still got some left over there. Let me move this out of the way. Like I mentioned, guys, the water tank is a 35 gallon, which is plenty. That's all I need. And there is a little jumper going to the pressure washer, and that's my whip line, Hudson flow valve, which I have everything on quick disconnects as well. So this one here is my one with 200 feet of a pressure washing hose and 100 feet of garden hose. So like I mentioned, whenever you want to hook up your setup, you just connect it to the water, from the customer, and the water is gonna get into this reel, and it's gonna shoot it straight to your water tank. Whenever this water tank gets filled to a certain level, about over here, is gonna stop until you get all the water from this section here going into your pump, your pressure washer. And whenever you let go the trigger, that one there, your pressure washer is gonna continue circulating the water from this little hose going back to the water tank. That way the water is gonna continue circulating. I don't need a bigger tank. I see people that they have a big old tank, and that's perfectly fine as well, because if you're gonna get into a job where you're gonna be pretty much where you're gonna be where you don't have no water, so you're gonna need it. So but in this case, if that's the case with me, I just can bring a big water tank, like a 200 and some, or 300 gallons over here, and I can just get me a garden hose connected to there, and I'm gonna be filling up the water tank anyway, so I don't need the rest, you know. I just need this one here to reach all the way to the tank. That way the water is gonna be circulating whenever I'm not pressing the trigger. So that's the setup, guys. I hope you guys like it. And like I said, this is a pressure washer slash lawn care setup, because right here is where I'm gonna get my lawnmower, which is my trusty Coupe Cadet, still over there. And I leave this space from here to here open in order to jump into the trailer, as you guys can see. So that's the setup, guys. It's pretty basic. Yes, it is expensive for me. It's expensive because just the pressure washer is pretty expensive. The reels there is like $400. Just that game box right there is like $420. If I want to put some tools over here, I'm gonna be able to do it and secure them with this lock. And I'm still planning on put the green touch, I believe is the name of the thing, you know, where you put your blower and you with it a rack. I was gonna make it myself, but I think it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look nice with that type of equipment, pretty much, for your pressure washer. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it on this